What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most intense parts of Call of Duty Mobile, zombie mode. Now, if you're anything like me, you know that surviving those endless waves isn't just about reflexes. It's about having the right tools. And that's why we're talking about the top 5 guns that can completely turn the tide when you're facing hordes, mini-bosses, and even the giant main bosses. I've spent countless hours testing these out, reading up on the best strategies online, and chatting with fellow gamers. So stick around as I break down exactly why these weapons are must-haves for your zombie-slaying arsenal. Number 5. RPD. Alright, let's kick things off with the RPD, a light machine gun that's become a bit of a legend in zombie circles. What really sets the RPD apart is its overheat barrel mechanic. Picture this. You're deep in a tight corridor, surrounded by a swarm of zombies. With most guns, you'd worry about running out of ammo, but the RPD's overheat barrel lets you keep firing, almost like it's got an endless magazine for that critical moment. Now, I won't lie, it's not all perfect. The per-shot damage on the RPD is on the lower side, which means that while you're enjoying that continuous stream of fire, every individual bullet isn't packing the punch you'd ideally need. This means that if you're caught in a high-stakes moment with a massive horde, you have to really rely on your positioning and timing to make every shot count. Some veteran players even suggest pairing the RPD with a high-damage sidearm to cover its weak spots. And let's talk about the heat management. If you're not careful, that very feature can become your downfall. The barrel can overheat at the worst possible time, leaving you scrambling for cover or a quick weapon switch. But when used with precision and a clear understanding of your surroundings, the RPD can be a fantastic tool for laying down a wall of suppression fire and keeping zombies at bay. I've seen some epic moments where a well-timed RPD burst completely turns the tide of battle, and that's what makes it so exciting to use. Number 4. Echo. Next up, let's talk about the Echo shotgun, a true beast when the action gets up close and personal. This gun is all about that rapid, visceral impact. Imagine sprinting down a dimly lit hallway, heart pounding as you suddenly find yourself surrounded by zombies. That's when the Echo comes in clutch. Its blistering fire rate and raw stopping power allow you to clear enemies in the blink of an eye. Every trigger pull feels satisfying because it's not just about numbers. It's about that adrenaline rush of turning a dire situation into a quick, explosive win. However, there's always a trade-off. While the Echo is phenomenal in tight spaces and for ambushes, its power diminishes rapidly over distance. If you try to engage zombies in open spaces or target those sneaky enemies that like to keep their distance, you'll quickly notice the fall-off in effectiveness. This limitation means that the Echo really shines when you're forced to get in close, and it's essential to know when to switch tactics if you're caught in a more spread-out encounter. Many players even compare it to a shotgun blast of pure energy. When you're in the thick of it, there's nothing quite like the satisfying crunch of a well-placed Echo shot. Number 3. MG42. Now let's move on to the MG42, a weapon that has truly earned its place in the hearts of zombie mode veterans. The MG42 is more than just a light machine gun. It's a symbol of sustained firepower and relentless aggression. What I really love about the MG42 is its insane rate of fire combined with an enormous magazine capacity. Thanks to the pack-a-punch system, that magazine size only gets larger, meaning you can unleash a near-constant barrage of bullets without the pesky interruptions of frequent reloads. In the midst of a raging zombie swarm, this gun becomes an extension of your willpower. You can keep the pressure on for long stretches, making it ideal for both suppressing hordes and dealing with those pesky mini-bosses. That said, the MG42 isn't a set-it-and-forget-it weapon. It demands respect and a bit of skill. You've got to learn its recoil pattern, time your bursts just right, and position yourself so that you're not caught off guard when the reload moment comes. Many top-tier players treat the MG42 like an art form. Mastering it can lead to some of the most satisfying moments in a match when you're able to mow down everything in your path. It's a weapon that rewards dedication and practice, and once you've got the hang of it, it's one of the most reliable pieces in your arsenal. Number 2. SKS. Coming in at number 2 is the SKS Marksman Rifle, a weapon that's all about precision, power, and that satisfying feeling when you land a perfect shot. The SKS is renowned for its incredible headshot damage, often hitting a massive 1,000 damage mark per shot. Now that's not just a number, it's a game-changing figure when you're targeting mini-bosses like Brutus, Avogadro, or Inferno. Even if you miss that ideal headshot, the SKS still dishes out significant body damage, meaning you're rarely wasting a shot. What's really cool about the SKS is its versatility. Whether you're holding a vantage point and taking careful, calculated shots at distant zombies or quickly repositioning to deal with a sudden surge, this rifle adapts to your playstyle. Of course, every marksman rifle comes with a learning curve. You need to master the timing, manage recoil, and sometimes even adjust your positioning to truly get the most out of it. But once you do, every shot feels rewarding, like you're not just playing the game, but controlling it. And let's not forget that the SKS can really shine under pressure. When a mini-boss appears, or when you need to take down a priority target, that one shot can turn the tide of an entire round. It's a weapon that's as much about skill as it is about raw firepower, and it's a staple for anyone who loves precision gameplay. Number 1. HDR/Tundra. At the very top of our list, we have a duo that truly defines what it means to dominate the battlefield: the HDR and the Tundra snipers. Now, if you're someone who thrives on high-skill, high-reward plays, these snipers are going to blow your mind. They're designed for those long-range engagements where every shot counts. With the HDR and Tundra, one precise shot is all it takes to eliminate mini-bosses, whether it's a perfectly timed chest shot or a headshot that sends shockwaves through the enemy ranks. But the real magic happens when you're facing off against the main bosses like Abomination and Jabucko. In those high-stakes moments, these snipers can deliver an astronomical 23,000 damage per shot, and that's not even considering the additional boost from the double tap perk, which can double your damage output. What's equally impressive is their ability to penetrate through multiple targets. Imagine lining up 3 or even 4 zombies in a single shot. Each bullet becomes a cinematic display of precision and power. These snipers require a calm, focused mindset, and while they might not offer the rapid-fire chaos of an LMG, every shot is a work of art. They represent the pinnacle of long-range combat in zombie mode and are perfect for players who like to plan their moves, set up the perfect shot, and then watch the domino effect as enemies fall. And there you have it, an in-depth, no-holds-barred look at the top 5 guns for CODM Zombies. I hope this breakdown gives you a deeper insight into each weapon and helps you refine your strategy for surviving the zombie apocalypse. Each gun brings something unique to the table, and with a bit of practice and smart upgrades, you can dominate every round. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, share your own zombie slaying stories in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dive guides and epic gameplay moments. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay sharp, keep experimenting with your loadouts, and happy hunting out there in the zombie apocalypse.